Hey, Karen Hardy here. I'm here today to talk about FAB, which stands for Friends and Family of Those with Addictive Behaviors. I'm here to share a little bit more about my story and also put out an appeal to request some participation from whoever might feel called to do so, feel qualified to do so. And what I'm looking for is for people to complete a survey. I think there might be 10 questions on the survey. It's an informal type of, I won't even really call it research because it's not like full research. It's informal, but and it's not required that you provide a name at all. That will never be shared. What I'm looking for is to have some kind of informal research, some compilation of general answers to these specific questions that I'm asking, to have some numbers to fall back on that I've accumulated or acquired as I'm preparing to bring forth this program for loved ones, affected loved ones of those with addictive behaviors. So I am going to put the link to the survey attached to this video in some way, wherever this video shows up, if it's an ad on Facebook or just a post, or I think it could be on the website as well. So I really want this to be successful. I have been thinking about this, planning something like this for a really long time. And this program is going to be Internal Family Systems, IFS informed, which means the material will be centered around the model of internal family systems, which is something that I use in my private practice. I use it in my personal counseling, and several of my family members and I use the language and concepts of IFS in our lives. And I feel so strongly about the effectiveness of IFS that I want to bring it to as many people as possible in whatever way possible. And so, because I am someone who said over the years many, many times, I can't do this anymore. When my son was in his active addiction, it was many years of struggle. And I think I referred to this before. My book, I Can't Do This Anymore. This is the book I wrote about his and my struggles. This is me and him in these silhouettes. I know those words were said by him many times as well. And I suspect if you've been affected by someone else's addictive behavior, you may have felt that frustration of being in a cycle, not knowing how to get out, not knowing what to do about it. So, first invite is to complete the survey, please, if you can. I need 100 people, that's it. And I know there's thousands and thousands of people out there. So if you, again, feel called to do that, I would appreciate it. A little more about this program. I'm going to give you an inside scoop about some of how this is going to be promoted in terms of, you know how programs have acronyms. FAB is an acronym. It stands for something. Well, this program that I'm developing and is going to be kind of sponsored through FAB, which is our nonprofit. The acronym is, we're going to provide you with an answer. I don't say the answer. There is not one answer, but there's an answer that I can offer, and we will offer through this program that can be life-changing for you. During the time of my trainings and my personal counseling practices, like my counseling, I have found an answer about a way forward in this life, and that has all taken place over these last several years, which are part of my son's recovery time. So it's not been entirely easy. People sometimes think, oh, you stop using drugs, things will get better. And they're better in some ways. That is absolutely true. But there's more for him, and for many people, there's more besides the drugs. Believe it or not, and maybe not the most popular phrasing of this experience, those alcohol and drugs were an answer. They were a solution. They weren't the problem. They created a lot of problems. That is absolutely true. But they were a solution. That's what I'll say about that for now. And so then it's been some challenges with some traumas that were underneath that was a solution for not feeling certain things, not wanting to think about certain things. And so I too have experienced traumas in my life, and I have engaged in certain behaviors, addictive behaviors, when he was in his active addiction. One of my addictive behaviors was constantly calling, constantly checking in, constantly thinking about him and worrying and worrying. That was one of my addictive behaviors. So I have an answer for you. And I literally say it has been life changing and life saving for me and my family. So that's what I want to share with you all. So fill out the survey. Stay tuned for more about this IFS informed loved one recovery program. And I'm very excited about it. And I will keep throwing tidbits out, I think, to increase some intrigue and awareness, like the Facebook page. It's the FFAB Facebook page. FFAB 1000 is on Instagram. I'm still working on building that group a little bit. It's not social media stuff has been a challenge for me in some ways. So like that page, follow me on FFAB 1000 on the Instagram. So for now, fill out the survey, like the Facebook page and Instagram, and stay tuned for more about the IFS informed affected loved one recovery program. Bye.